Yeah, hi folks. Now I'm just putting this out there, folks. Avi Yemini, banned from entering New Zealand.
You know what? I didn't believe they were going to succeed in having me banned in a free Western democracy. But hey, I gave too much credit to Jacinda Ardern's New Zealand. Jacinda Ardern, her government, her ministry have banned a journalist. A journalist, by the way, that has travelled the world on the same Australian passport. But for some reason, I'm not good enough to enter New Zealand. Guys, we're not taking this lying down. I need your help. We're fighting back. We've already got lawyers on the case appealing it. We're going to take this all the way to the top. We're not going to allow the mainstream media in New Zealand, one, to dictate and have the final say. We're going to make sure we tell the other side of the story in New Zealand, and we will fight all our way to do that. We will not let the Jacinda Ardern tyrannical government to stop journalists they don't like from travelling to New Zealand to tell the other side of the story. And I get it. I get why they're scared. They don't want anyone telling the other side of the story in New Zealand. The mainstream media has ran the government's narrative for 2 years now. I get it. I am the biggest threat to both the mainstream media and the Jacinda Ardern government. So obviously, when you think about it now, obviously, how silly was I to think that I could just walk in, check into a flight, and fly to New Zealand? Who cares that I've travelled the entire world as a journalist and never had a problem entering with my Australian passport, especially to New Zealand? But obviously, that I get it. They're scared. They're scared, and they should be scared, because we're not going to take it lying down. With your help at saveavyemini.com, I'm going to fight back. I'm going to get into New Zealand, and I promise you this. The New Zealand Herald, the faceless person who didn't even put their name to the story, know this. I am going to get to New Zealand. I'm going to tell the other side of the story, whether you like it or not. And your friends in the Jacinda Ardern government, no, you will be exposed, because we will fight for New Zealand. I believe New Zealand is worth fighting for. I think that if New Zealand falls, Australia is next, and I'm not willing to let either fall. Guys, I need your help at saveavyemini.com to fight back and to get into New Zealand and to show both the mainstream media and the government there that people power will win. saveavyemini.com. Holy hell, that was quick. Jacinda Ardern is already distancing herself from the decision to refuse me entry into New Zealand to report on tomorrow's protest. Watch.
Have you been briefed on the situation?
I've only what I have seen in the public domain. And just to be absolutely clear, this is not something that, as I understand, would come to up to a ministerial level decision. I understand that it is solely for immigration, and it's not something I had any awareness of until I saw some commentary online.
So you want us to believe that some random immigration officer took it upon themselves to refuse me entry without any encouragement from your government? Excuse me for not believing a word you say. The truth, the whole truth, shall come out in court. Holy hell, that was quick. Jacinda Ardern.